here we are with my sailing fleet. You can see one of my bow kabayas, or however you say it, kabaya. Yeah, I can't say it right. Whatever. One of my bow ships, and then my medium boon is actually right here. So, yep. Anyway, I'm sailing towards the enemy fleet. You can see my little bow ships are faster, but their morale isn't really very good, and they're not all that powerful. So I want to keep them close to my medium bune, or however you say it, bune, probably bune, something like that. I'm going to keep them close to it because I'm going to use it for boarding actions against, I think they have it, yeah, there's their medium ship. I'm going to go ahead and tell mine to board their own, and I'm going to get my, my bow ships to attack their, actually I'm going to tell both my bow ships to sail in this direction, and I'll work on their bow ship. Now, gunpowder units are much stronger. Now, these trade ships look kind of big, but they're not really well armed, so they're not really that much to fear. This this medium bune here is going to be, you know, the ship here, and here I'm trying to get my men to do some boarding action. So there you go. They were tossing lines across a second ago. Oh, check it out. Yeah, they're boarding me too, so bring it on. That's right. We're going to get down to business. I'm going to keep my my bow ships moving there. I don't know how my admiral ship is going to do here. Right now, let's see, 33. Right now, I think I'm doing all right. Let's push this and see if I can. I can't get a good view of the guys. So there's the boarding action that's going on. You can see my samurai men coming up from the decks of the ship. Let's see. Right now it says losing slightly. One of my ships is withdrawing. What? My ship surrendered? Are you kidding me? There's 31 men left. Why did they surrender? I don't understand the morale effect of that. That's ridiculous. Well, maybe they had a general on their ship, because mine didn't have that little flag. I don't know what the deal is. That's ridiculous. My guy surrendered awful easy there, I think. Well, maybe I can use my bow ships here. I mean, they're not all that good at morale, but that's a load of crap, man. I had a bunch of men left on that ship. I can't believe they surrendered. That kind of makes me irritated. I still have 31 sword-armed guys on that ship, and they surrendered, and this boat only, I mean, this boat has 32. I mean, we could have fought them off. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of fast forward here. Some of this naval action, there's not a whole lot you can do, to be honest. So, I mean, the naval battles are actually probably a little more interesting when you have gunpowder units, because these bow ships really, all you do is just sail around shooting arrows at each other. So yeah, you can see that's what I'm doing there, and there's pretty much no way I can win this fight at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and quit recording. Anyway, there's kind of a look at a naval battle. It went really bad for me, so I guess I need to get some better ships in here. Soundly defeated there. I'm going to have to retrain, and like I said, we'll have to get some better troops into that fight. Let's see. +2 to melee attack for all units. +2 melee defense. Let's go with attack. I like attacking. So my men are suffering from attrition right now, so we do need to go ahead and attack the castle. And they have these reinforcing troops. They have a ton of bow samurai, absolute crap ton. But their infantry is mainly composed of ashigaru, and they only have light cavalry, so I think I can use my cavalry to devastating effect against these bow samurai. So that's going to be my goal, is to try and use my cavalry to good effect, and then the forces defending their castle are nothing significant. So I'm going to focus on their reinforcing army first, and then focus on taking the castle. So this ought to be one heck of a battle here. I think we need to hear the general's speech here in order to get us psyched up for the fight. Looks like the shadows are kind of glitchy there. Yeah, that's right. Shimazu boogeyman. That's what we're gonna become. So there, my men getting all pumped up, and then you got the you know, the nice music to help also get you psyched up. So let's get things started. I'm gonna put my bows on skirmish and loose. I'm not sure exactly what direction the opposing force is gonna come in from, but we're gonna keep an eye out and then try and trap them in a bad position as they come into the field of battle. I'm gonna put a Yari samurai unit on each one of my flanks and use them for protection in case there's any cavalry charges. And then I'm going to get my own cav all grouped up here and ready to make a run on enemy archers who might try and get a devastating cav charge in. So let's start the battle.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived, my lord.
I'm going to use these bow troops maybe to work on the people in the castle. Like I said, we're definitely going to want to find out where the enemy forces are coming from as far as reinforcements. Okay, here they are coming up. So we're going to want to run over here and take this high ground. So I'm going to go ahead and run my samurai in this direction. It's going to get them pretty tired, but then they can rest when they get there. And then I'm going to run my cavalry into position here as well. And I'll use my archers to deal with the people in the fortress. So let's go ahead and fast forward some. Looks like the enemy cav is running ahead, so I might get my Yari samurai or my own cavalry ready to go on a downhill charge here. Let's see what they have. So they got a general, looks like 3 generals units. I'm going to take my Yari cav first, since they have the best charge, and we're going to run a downhill charge on these guys. So here comes my Yari cav. Let's see if we can bust up these units. That's a pretty bad downhill advantage that I have. So I imagine it's going to wreck these units pretty darn quick. But I don't want to get my other horse units too tired. I also don't want my bow units firing in on my own men there, so I'm going to turn fire at will off. Here comes some more cavalry. It's a light cavalry. At this point I'm going to go ahead and pull in the rest of my cav and try and do an outflanking maneuver. Make sure my Yari cav don't get too beat up, but they are doing quite well. There's another light cav unit. I'm going to charge this light cav, and then here comes, of course, the enemy infantry. So we're going to want to take out these this Chosokabe cavalry pretty fast here, and then we're going to want to just plow right on down into these. Well, we're going to have to be careful because there's our Ashigaru units mixed in with that with the bow units. My cavalry is pretty easily winning this fight, but the enemy cav is hanging in there much more than I'd like them to. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and pull out of there. Okay, their general just died, so that caused kind of a panic rout among a lot of their units. That was a lucky break for us. Let's see, light cav, bow samurai. These are all bow samurai units, so I might do another quick downhill charge with all my cav here and just see if we can rout out a bunch of these guys. Those Yari Ashigaru are prepared to meet my charge, though, I think. My men are tired, and my general units are starting to take damage, so I'm going to retreat from that fight with haste. Oh, crap. This general unit got around my flanks here. I didn't notice that. And they're making a beeline for my archers. I'm going to tell my archers not to skirmish. I want them to stand their ground so that we can hold that cav in place in order for me to kill it. That was actually a decent move by the enemy there. And here they're actually not using their bow samurai, so I'm going to just fall downhill on them with my katana samurai. This ought to be a pretty brutal fight down here. See if I can get zoomed up on that for you. Yeah, I mean, you're not even going to be able to tell what's going on. This is going to be such a compact fight here. But my katana samurai have the high ground, and they also are better at melee. You can see the Chosokabe troops, especially since they lost their general, are just going to be getting mowed down. I think I'm going to toss my Yari samurai into this too. Okay, so we killed another one of their generals. That's awesome. That was over here with my archer. So this battle is actually really going my way, and you'll notice that it's mainly going my way because I used the terrain to my advantage. Otherwise, you know, the enemy could have put up a pretty stout fight. It's funny how the frame rates, even with my graphics card, are slowing down when I get over into this vicinity. So, pretty funny, I think. My melee infantry is absolutely just ravaging the enemy troops in this vicinity. Yeah, alright, so this fight's definitely going well for me. There you can see that we finally caused a rout amongst a lot of the enemy infantry. My men are getting a lot of kills here, which is also good. That'll help build up their experience. Let's see what's going on up at the fort. Hopefully I have arrows. Nope, I don't have my men in range yet, so I'm gonna tell my bowmen, actually I'll just move them over here. I don't want them to climb the walls. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed this battle. It was a rather big one. Look at this pile of corpses over here. That's something else, man. You can see that there was heavy fighting in this vicinity. You can see that the vast majority of those troops are Chosokabe troops. Someone tell me how to pronounce that, because I'm going to be fighting them, and I probably ought to just go ahead and know. So right now my men are engaged with a bunch of Yari Eshigaru, which, especially in this downhill situation, are going to be absolutely no match for my troops. How do I have... No, for some reason the bow units are selected. Oh, there's even more Chosokabe infantry coming up here. Yeah, they're all going to get slaughtered. I should have used my men to use a little bit better surrounding tactics. Let's actually see if we can pull a couple of my Yari Samurai units out here and maybe do a little bit better flanking maneuver. There we go. Now I'll try and wrap up behind these guys, see what happens. Nah, still didn't work real well. Anyway, here's my Yari Samurai. You guys are pretty cool. Nice spear arm samurai. See if we can get any cool death animations up here. Someone wanted a lot of close-ups, so I'll try and give you some good close-ups here. Definitely like to see one of these guys give them a good spearing. Oh yeah, that guy just got it right there. Oh, now the rout is on. Yeah, their army just collapsed there. I'm actually going to get a couple of my... see if my Yari Cap can catch these guys before they get off the map. I doubt they'll be able to, but I want to try and get some extra kills. Okay, here's my bow units. Pretty much laying into these defenders up here in the walls. I'll get you some more sweet bow action since you all seem to like it as much as I do. I love how the volley of arrows hits, and then you see the guys laying here all pierced and stuff. Look at that guy, he has one like right through his leg. Brutal. Whoa, that guy just went down. That was brutal too, man. I love watching the arrow volleys. It's great. So I hope you all are enjoying the nice graphics. By the way, I didn't mention it a whole lot in this video, but yeah, I mentioned in the last video. Whoa, check it out. That guy has one right through him. Jeez, awful. Anyway, yeah, I have a new graphics card. It's an XFX Radeon 5770. Very nice card. Runs this game very well. Runs it on Ultra. Everything maxed out pretty well. I'm very much liking it. The game runs extremely smooth. I also put a 600 watt power supply in there to run it, and that's also been very helpful. And also, for a lot of you who are wanting to friend me on Steam, if you're watching this video, oh man, you're getting some sweet death animations back there from these guys. If you're watching this video and you want to add me on Steam, please feel free, except for the fact that my friends list is actually full. So if you want to be able to keep tabs on me in Steam, what you're going to need to do is join the public group that I created. So if you go to my gamer profile on Steam, which is the Wizard of Con A, and then I think my account name is Major TG Gustin. You can find both those on my channel. If you go to that profile, you will be able to see the public group I created. It's like Heir of Carthage fans or viewers or something like that. Anyway, you can join that group and you'll be able to see when I'm online and what I'm playing, for those of you who want to be a part of that, because my friends list is full. So that'll be a good way for you all to get involved if you'd like. And so I look forward to having people join up on that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. There's really not a whole lot else here other than for me to finish taking Tosa Castle. But I do want to finish me taking it, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. This tower is actually firing arrows down at my men, causing me some pretty steady casualties, actually. I'm going to get up here and capture the tower. If you stand your men in this area, the flag will lower and it'll come under your control. Actually going to go ahead and start attacking those troops over there as well. We should be able to capture and attack. Come on, get up here. Okay, the tower is now going to be under our control here in just a second. My men are continuing to climb up the wall there.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Alright, their tower is now mine. Let's just take these Ashigaru in a melee. We could probably handle it. My archers aren't strong, but they can probably handle a few Yari Ashigaru in melee. Someone wanted me to do some first-person views, so I've tried that a few times. Here's some first-person view from one of my bow units, but you can't really see anything good. Alright, that's going to be the end of the battle. Hope you enjoyed it, and the war with the Chosokabe, or however you say it, has begun. Hope you're ready for a nice one. And I will see you back in the near future with some more Shimazu campaign, and I'll try and get some more good commentary up for you tonight. I felt like maybe I was a little bit off my game. It's because I'm really tired, but still, I think you'll enjoy the video. We made some progress here. We've invaded another island, and our bid for the Shogunate will continue. Oh, I don't want you all to miss the results screen. I want you to see how badly I just beat up on the enemies there. So you can see that we beat the crap out of the Chosokabe, however you say that. Again, someone tell me how to say that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.